New relationships in lockdown. Explore how Brits are responding to the pandemic. In this video we will look at how lockdown has created a new wave of turbo relationships, with new couples faster to commit. Over a third of people newly living with a partner believe the past 2 months feel equivalent to 2 years of commitment. And common relationship milestones like moving in together happen super fast. More than half of new couples feel more committed to their partner than ever, and others say lockdown made them realize the relationship is over. Hey, fancy an ongoing collection of essential resources, tips and ideas to help make your dating easier and much more effective? Too easy? Just take a quick moment to subscribe and click the bell icon. Common areas of conflict for couples include children, finances and differing opinions on lockdown rules, with some affairs uncovered. 2 in 5 singles are battling loneliness, though isolation has made others realize they are actually happier single. More than half of new couples feel more committed to their partner because of the COVID-19 situation, creating a wave of turbo relationships. Number 1. Turbo relationships. A key finding was the impact of COVID-19 on couples that are newly living together. Navigating lockdown as a couple has made close to 2/3 say their relationship feels stronger, with over half now know they want to be with their partner forever. Coin turbo relationships. Over a third say that 2 months in isolation feels like 2 years of commitment. The same amount say they've reached common relationship milestones, such as moving in together, much faster than imagined. This acceleration has also led to more sex, better communication and the opportunity to discover new, common passions. In periods of societal unrest, couples will pull together. The combination of more time spent together, heightened anxiety levels and the removal of common routines, like seeing friends, is a very intense mix. Whilst many of the consequences of these turbo relationships are encouraging, people must remember we are living through an unusual set of circumstances. If your relationship doesn't continue at the same pace or feelings lessen post-lockdown, that doesn't spell disaster. Communication is vital to allow couples to navigate what feels right when normal life resumes. Number 2. The impact on longer-term love. It's not just turbo relationships that have benefited from lockdown. Close to half of all couples have welcomed the quality time it's allowed. Over a third now feel more grateful for their partner, and 1 in 7 have seen a more caring side to them. Sadly, 1 in 7 couples say that lockdown has made them realize that their relationship is over. In addition, some uncovered a virtual affair and others uncovered an affair in real life. When looking at the reasons behind arguments, children, finances and differing opinions on lockdown rules were the top 3 sources of tension. Mismatched sex drives was another concern, with men more likely to cite this as a negative consequence of lockdown. Number 3. Single life and sex. Loneliness was found to be a negative issue experienced by single people in lockdown, 2 in 5 feeling this way. Over a third also agree that isolation has had a negative impact on their overall mental health. However, this loneliness has pushed many singles to develop romantic relationships online. In fact, eHarmony sign-ups were up year-on-year across April and May. Over that same initial lockdown period, communication rates online at eHarmony also tracked a third higher on average. Time alone has afforded singles some positives though. 4 in 10 believe they've been able to reclaim their own time and, remarkably, over a quarter think lockdown has made them realize they are happier alone. 1 in 5 feel more in tune with their sexuality. Sex is certainly on the mind for some, and has been a topic of conversation in counseling sessions. 7% admit breaking lockdown rules to meet an ex for sex. And, over 1 in 10 singles have plans for a hookup as soon as the rules are relaxed, with men much more focused on this aspect of single life than women. The resulting lockdown having a profound impact on the way we live and love. Relationships have been seriously tested, as have many friendships. It's not usual for a couple or singles to exist physically cut off from the wider community. We rely on a range of supportive bonds to process experiences and emotions. In this context, I'm delighted to see more than half of couples feel closer than ever. However, it's also not surprising that some say they've decided to move on. What's really interesting is the creation of so-called turbo relationships, whereby couples who'd never usually move at such speed may have found themselves living together within weeks of meeting and largely thriving. However, the desire for meaningful connections remains for many singles. The dating world is constantly changing. If you're trying to find your soulmate, keeping up to date on new trends can benefit you. Thank you so much for watching this video today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here. And we appreciate that more than we can say.